Good morning, everyone. My name is Anne-Marie Band. Today is Friday, August the 11th. We have one more week into expiry, and we are looking at the charts continuing to fade off of these support lines. We can see that we've got some negative drift. I have added the Keltner channel. This is a really fantastic band that really helps us with directional flow. It tells us also where we're headed in the space. I've got the band kind of wide. We're walking up the band over past few days, and now we're sort of sideways from a weekly perspective. We are retracing, coming into the body of this ribbon. I like the body of the ribbon, but I think we've got continued flows downward, right? There is definitely a bid under here into the end of the month, but we could easily come into that zone. Notice we're really coming into the edges, and we're essentially retracing the last 3 weeks of extremely upside flow and coming down into the region. Where are the traders going to start to buy? I think they're going to start to buy at around this 44.70 easily, and then if they can't hold it, it's 44.47 to me. Remember, what are the traders doing? Are we above the close of the prior day? That would be no. Are we above the low of the prior day? Well, that news just broke it. So right now, all the folks that have been buying the dip, look at these wicks. It means people come in and buy it off of the low. All of those folks are saying, holy cow, I've got to stop myself out because I'm long and now it's not holding here. So if we can't hold these zones, it tells us that there's more selling on the downside. And that's really what it looks like to me, right? Now, take a look at the size of the bounces. We had a lot of traffic on the airwaves about what's happening with rates, and that really seems to be what the big sell-off was yesterday all about. And so that's the storyboard right there. Okay, bounces should be sell zones. Are traders going to try and buy support? Yes, they are. Traders are also very negative here, right? We're going to gap down at the 930, and so everyone that was short might want to take profit, right? If we cannot buy off the floor here, we're going to head down. And remember, I always say look to the left, find the candlestick that we're close to, and anticipate that's what we're going to run into. The 50% range of this candlestick is 44.57. The base of the candlestick is 44.42. And that really is the crux of what we're into today. For the NQ, same sort of thing. Negative flow. This has been really sell the bounce. The overall formation. We tried to get up over the area. Yesterday was bullish, essentially. I mean, it did close off of its low, and it did close above its open. But here we are down here again. Look to the left. You see the wicks? Buyers are going to try and come in here at the 15,110 level. If they don't, we're going to bleed further down into that 14,905. What do I expect? I expect that we come into this base and chop around here. This, combined with seasonality, tells us, hey, listen, let's take some profit. We've been long for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months and months and months. Time to take a breath. Take a look. Low of last month, guess who's going to come in? Buyers. What's the low of the last month? 15,063. Buyers are going to try and come in there. They are. Are they going to succeed? I have no idea. But I can watch them and see if they're getting some traction, and then that way I can participate in the trade. Okay? SPY, same thing. SPY is a bit stronger, right? 445. Do we have this intraday non-market hour stuff? Yeah, here we are. Coming in to this edge. This is right, when did I draw this channel? I don't know, last week? Somewhere around here. This is a very interesting flow space. Guess who's going to come in here at this line in the sand that I had? Buyers. They're going to go, oh, that's old resistance. I'm going to take a shot at a long because, look, wick, wick, wick. They're buying off of these lows. The problem is they can't break. They cannot break above all the supply that's sitting up here where the sellers are going, sure, I'll sell it to you all day long. They try to press through, but they can't. And so, again, what might they do? They might try to fill the gap, but I still believe the bounces are sell zones. Okay, so watch for the bounce and consider the short action there. When will the buyers get more guts, as it were? I think above 445, 445 and a quarter, they're going to start saying, you know, I think I'm going to try it. Okay, now Fridays are normally trend days. They do often trend. It's very rare to have a Friday that is sideways. So although we had an iron condor yesterday that was just magnificent, because we are sitting in Friday, we might have to get ourselves a spread on one side or the other. I don't quite know how I'm going to position that, but you know, you'll see me in there. I won't be trading too much today, and certainly not putting on very many long positions or positions at all. Here we are, same sort of thing. Where are they coming into? They're coming into this floor of support. Bounces are sell zones, but they're still trying to buy those wicks. So don't short the low. That's the moral of the story. Here's something super interesting. There is a trader that gave us some very interesting information about, well, first of all, this chart is in backwardation. Okay, so oh, I don't even want to go into that. Never mind. What we are looking at here is potentially a topping formation. This chart, day before yesterday, we had a massive draw. The price action punched really high, and then all of a sudden it started giving back. And on Thursday, after that massive draw, it began to dip. Now, who's here? That'd be buyers. They're going to try and buy the dip. But with this kind of news-based event that should be very bullish, price action not being able to hold, I suspect that my general theory about what's going on in the oil market at this juncture is going to be a little bit of a fade back into the support edge. All right, that's it for me, folks. Have a good day, stay frosty, and I'll see you all on Monday.